Good morning and welcome to the last vlog of Vlogmas. My hair's looking rough this morning. I told you this happens every Thursday. I'm like, I'm ready to wash my hair, and then I'm like, well, there's swim class tomorrow morning. Do you know what the good news is? Starting in January, swim is on Thursdays. Yay. Okay, anyways, I don't have anything specific to tell you other than I'm just getting this vlog kicked off since this is the last vlog. Originally, so I think I've mentioned this in a few places, but my family is doing our family Christmas on Saturday, like this Saturday the 21st. And so originally I was gonna vlog through tomorrow, but just with the way the holidays are falling this year, you know, every year looks different because Christmas falls on a different day every single year. And so my goal, we'll see, is to just relax next week and take next week mostly off. Part of mostly off includes not having videos to prep. And so I was like, you know what, let me make today the last vlog. So then tomorrow can be the last like prep. It'll be the last day that we like have videos to prep, and I can just focus on closing out work and etc. and not also be picking up the camera to vlog. Also, I have some other family coming into town tonight. I'll explain that in a second. So I just wanted to kind of be done and be done with tomorrow. But there are still a lot of vlogs, and don't worry, I am still planning to vlog in 2025. It won't be every single day, but I am still planning to vlog. So the other thing I briefly mentioned is I have family coming into town tonight. My mom, my dad, my stepmom, and my 3 younger brothers. They just wanted to make one more trip up here. They also really wanted to see the new house before it gets like destroyed. Not destroyed, but before we start updating it. And they wanted to see Lyla before like it gets really, really cold. Like my stepmom was like, I don't think we're gonna come in like January, February. So they are coming just for a long weekend. So they get in tonight and leave Monday so that they're home for Christmas, I'm pretty sure. They may leave. No, I think they leave Monday. That's the 23rd. So they get to come to swim class tomorrow, which is really fun, and all those things. All right, let's go. All right, in an effort to keep today's vlog as thorough as possible, I am going to include the Plan With Me clip for today, but the Plan With Me clip will also be in January's daily Plan With Me consolidation. So if you watch that video in January and you feel like you're having deja vu, you're not. You've already seen it. Okay, Thursday. I'm gonna be honest with you today, y'all. There's a lot of up in the airs. Oh, and I already like misspelled Thursday and almost wrote the word Tuesday. It's really not that serious. So we're just gonna, all right, who cares? Who cares what it says? It's not worth wasting a page here. When I mess something up in like the actual schedule part, sometimes I will redo it, but when I mess that, like it's just not that big of a deal. Okay, so consistent. We'll start with my AM routine and getting today's video prepped, which I definitely need to get to because it's a little bit of a longer one because I'm talking about all about my reading goals. So we need to get to that. Then this is where it gets a little bit dicey. So there is a possibility somebody is coming by the house today to see something. Here's the good news, y'all. I stayed up late last night. Late. I'm gonna put that in massive air quotes. Late for me. Basically, I worked after Lyla went to bed, which has not happened in a long time because usually I'm just exhausted and I want to go straight to bed. And I did not get any of the presents wrapped, but I finished the work I really needed to get done. And so that was really, really good. So okay, where are we gonna start? Let's start with the obvious thing, which is during Lyla's nap, I need to record the coaching call. That is like the most important thing, like that I get that recorded during her nap. Actually, I'm gonna draw one more dot. So as soon as she goes down, that is the priority, record call, and then send out emails about this call. Then my communication routine, and then pending any time, prep videos. I really need to prep videos today. My editor got a bunch of them done yesterday because she's the best. And I need to get those done today. If it doesn't happen during Lyla's nap, this record call can't happen while she's awake. Like I'm not going to try to record a coaching call while she's around. I may take my laptop out into the living room and see if I can get some videos prepped in the morning while she's playing. We'll see. Or I may, like, in the afternoon, same story. So even if that doesn't happen, I'm putting it here in her nap time, but that could happen somewhere else. I'm gonna actually put some dots. It looked like my editor there's 4 videos up there. So we'll see how many of those I can actually get to today, and then otherwise I'm just gonna keep prepping videos. So originally on today's plan, I had us going to story time at the library. I don't think that's going to happen, just between all the stuff my mom and I both need to get done for Christmas. I just don't think that's gonna happen today. I think Lyla is along for the ride in Christmas prep land. So one of those things includes we need to go to Costco. And so my vote would, my mom and I did not finalize the plan yesterday, but my vote would be that we get that done first thing in the morning as soon as Costco opens. So that's my vote there, and that we get Costco checked off. The other things that need to happen today, I need to go to Home Depot and drop something off at the new house that the duct guy showed me yesterday that I need to replace. So I need to get that done at some point. And then there is potentially somebody coming by, but that is up in the air. I have a slot scheduled for Friday, but I have a ticket that if somebody has availability today, they come today. That's how that's working. So I may get a call at some point and be like, you got to go be at the house and let that person in. So that is up in the air. And then I really, I'm going to carry these 2 small things over. And then I really need to get the presents wrapped. I need to get the ones that are going in the mail tomorrow. And luckily the post office is right by Swim, so that works out really well. And I can print my own labels at home. So I am just gonna put this down here and wrap and pack. My PM routine eventually, I'm gonna be honest, my PM routine has fallen to the wayside this week. I'm really hoping that my mom and I can have some wine tonight from our wine and cheese advent calendar, since today is the last vlog of Vlogmas, but we will see. Okay, I'm still prepping today's video, which is the one all about my book, like what I read in 2024 and what I'm planning to read in 2025 and book stuff. And I realized that I didn't comment on every single book. I do that a lot more during the lives, like when I'm updating you on my reading each week. But I feel like I needed to do one general comment about A Court of Thorns and Roses. I liked it. And I don't know, there's 2 things. I don't know if it was just too hyped, like way too hyped up, that I like had all these expectations that it hasn't really lived up to. I mean, it's been good. I think Fourth Wing and Iron Flame were way better that I read this year. And the other thing, I think Throne of Glass, which is the author's she has another series too, but I read Throne of Glass, the series first. I love Throne of Glass. Like, I would love to do a reread of that. I love that series. And there's not even a comparison. Like, it's not even, there's just nothing. I don't even have to debate which one I like better. Like, I just love Throne of Glass so much more. So I don't know. That's my take on it. That might be a hot take. And I know some other people disagree, and you love Court of Thorns and Roses, and I love that for you. But I loved Throne of Glass way better. So it wasn't my favorite series in the world. I'm glad I finally read it, because I feel like, everybody talks about it. But I don't anticipate myself ever really wanting to reread it, which is definitely not true for some of my other favorite series. All right, one final outfit of the day. I tried to pick one we haven't worn yet. This was a hand-me-down. It's like a 2-piece set, this like floral top with these little buttons. Who's that? And these like teal pants. Got an extra layer under there because it's cold outside. Yeah, this is the last one. Yeah. Are you saying bye-bye? I mean, the day's not over yet. You may make an appearance later, but this is the last outfit. It's just so crazy to think, because last year during Vlogmas, I also did the outfit of the day for Lyla. Yeah, is it the pretty houses? But they were mostly pajamas because she was 3 months old. And this year was so different. She actually is talking to the camera, looking at herself. Where's Lyla? Where's Lyla? Yeah, that's Lyla. Hi. I have a little bit of a Velcro peanut today. So my mom and I finally made somewhat of a plan. And we're gonna hit Costco first, right when it opens at 10. So she is gonna come get us in just a bit. I am just trying to get our stuff packed up and just what can I get checked off so that like when she goes down for a nap, I can focus on work. And one of those things is we're gonna open the advent calendars now. Okay, well I say advent calendars, also I had to prop you up because I'm still holding Lyla in my other arm. These are done. These 2 are both done, so that's exciting. So all we have left is the tea advent calendar. And like I mentioned in yesterday's vlog, I'm gonna go ahead and open them all up. And then we'll see. I'm really potentially craving a second cup of coffee when I work during her nap. But let's see what the rest of these flavors are. So we have day 19. Ooh, this sounds good. Well, I don't know. I said that really fast. It's candied almonds. Let me see if I can turn up the brightness a little bit. It's a little bit better. It's candied almonds black tea. I love candied things and I love black tea. I don't love artificial almond flavored. Like Sam and I argue about that all the time. I don't like an artificial almond. So this is too almondy. It's not gonna be for me. But these haven't been super strong, so it's probably gonna be just fine. Sugared pear black tea. That sounds yummy. I like all of those words. And then day 21, we have another vanilla caramel. Yum, 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 yum. I don't know, I say another. I think the other one was like vanilla chai. I don't remember if we had a vanilla caramel, but that sounds really good. Okay, then we have Earl Grey honey. Oh my gosh. Wow, these all sound good. Look at all these black teas right in a row. So far this is the winner, unless I decide on coffee, but Earl Grey honey black tea. Oh my gosh. Yum. I really do love all those words. Okay, then we have an apple chai. That also sounds really good. I think the Earl Grey honey is still winning. And then the last one, day 24, an espresso black tea. I don't know if I've ever had like an espresso tea. I don't actually even know what that means. But I'm excited to have all these teas and try them all. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna go add them to the tea bowl right now. I kind of wish I'd asked for Christmas. Like one of those things to organize teas, like a tea organizer contraption, but I did not ask for it. So maybe for my birthday, which is a couple months after Christmas. But that one is done. So I'm gonna throw all these boxes into the recycling pile. All right, we are home from Costco. Let me quickly show you what we got. We actually didn't get everything that we normally get. Frankly, I feel like my mom, we go to Costco enough. I always go with my mom because she's the one with the car, but we go enough that I kind of like alternate some things. Like some things we get every time, and then some things we kind of alternate. And so not pictured here are diapers, which is one of the things I feel like we alternate. Wipes, we didn't get those today. Toilet paper and paper towels, we also didn't get those today. And then also not pictured is I got water bottles to have at the new house for guys coming in and out, working on stuff, whatever. I just wanted to have some water there for them. So this we always get because our family goes through eggs very easily, and there is no better deal in town on eggs than Costco. In fact, eggs are so expensive so many places, but so we always stock up on Costco eggs. We also almost always get these because Lyla loves these smoothie melts. They're fantastic. This was an impromptu buy on this trip. So I thought to make up for the fact that last night's dinner was not quite so chicken pot pie that Sam was expecting, which is totally my fault. I saw these in the freezer section and was like, I'm gonna grab those for Sam. We always grab these too. These are a great snack for all of us. Chicken nuggets, always have those in hand, and mixed vegetables, always have these on hand. This plus whatever fruit we have in our house is like my go-to easy meal for Lyla. When I just I don't have any leftovers to give her, or I don't want to think about it, it's like these two things and fruit. And then these are also always a staple in our house. These yogurt pouches. There's vegetables in them too. This one has beets and this one has spinach. So we also almost always get these. So yeah, that is what we grabbed at Costco today, plus diapers and water. Okay, sorry, the camera settings are still super bright from the bedroom. Lila's down for her nap. I made myself a giant latte. Oh, it smells so good. I'm glad I pulled out that espresso machine. I almost wasn't going to because I've just been on an iced coffee kick for what feels like years. I feel like since we moved here, well, when I was pregnant, coffee just sounded terrible. And then when we moved here, I just kept drinking iced coffee and not trying to bother with hot coffee. And truthfully, I don't know that our espresso machine ever saw the countertop since we lived in Chicago. But I pulled it out a couple weeks ago when it was really cold, and I've been loving it. I always start with iced coffee first thing in the morning, but then if I'm sitting down to work and it's cold outside, I love a good hot latte. So I'm off to work. All right, here's a check-in with my planner. I just finished recording this call, so Zoom is now exporting it. Once that gets exported, I can send out the emails about it. I'm really hoping that I can finish that before Lyla wakes up. And if I can get at least that will feel good. I have not been able to prep any of the videos. I played a little bit with the thumbnails while I was recording this call, because the call
it's a goal setting call. And so there's like 5-minute chunks where I'm turning the timer on for you to work on your goals. And so while that's happening, I was doing some other stuff behind the scenes. I was able to get through my communication routine, and then I did some thumbnail work for the videos. But you know what? If I have to just spend all day tomorrow prepping videos, it is what it is. So we obviously went to Costco. We did run by Home Depot, and I got what I needed at Home Depot. We haven't taken it to the house yet, so that's why this is not fully checked off. But we're gonna go do that later this afternoon after Lyla wakes up from her nap. My mom and I are gonna run to the carpet place to look at carpet samples. We're gonna run to the paint place to get paint samples. I wanna get this done. Like, I wanna get the house stuff done, but I also have Christmas stuff to do. Like, I also need to do this, but you know what? It is what it is. It's more important that we make we get the house stuff, the show on the road. So I think I'm gonna mess with these 2 things while this is exporting, and then we'll go from there. Okay, we're back from house stuff. I will talk about that later. It's time for wine and cheese. What days did you open, Mom? 15 is I think 16, 17, 18, yeah. Okay, so 16. And then after this, since this is the last vlog, I'm gonna open all these up and get these out of the fridge. Okay, 16 is, we're already working this, the extra mature cheddar. Yum. 17, what?
Don't want immature.
I don't want immature. That was a Mark joke. We don't want immature cheddar. The red Leicester. That one was really good. And then 18 is the aged Gouda. We don't want a young Gouda, huh?
Yeah, I like young.
You like young Gouda?
I like young. Okay, it's wine time. Let's see, what numbers are we on? We've done 15, so we need 16. 16 is a white blend from Portugal. And 17 is a red blend from France. And then 18 is a Shiraz from Washington.
It's our last filming session. I mean, it's not our last wines because we still have a lot more to go.
Yeah.
But this is the last day that we're vlogging. So this is the end.
That's the end
of the filming.
Okay,
what was this? A white blend?
It's a white blend from Portugal.
I like this bottle. Look how pretty this is with its the stones. I was trying to figure out what it might. It kind of tastes like Chardonnay-esque.
Yeah, it does, but not very.
Not super buttery.
Yeah.
I'm struggling here. I like my cheddar mature.
I like mature cheddar.
Delicious.
Delicious.
As always.
Pairing.
I mean, have we had a fail? Mine is I don't like the Velveeta cheese by itself. The Velveeta cheese is I'm not eating Velveeta. But otherwise,
yeah.
And there hasn't really been a wine
that we haven't liked.
Yeah. Which is weird because I don't like a light red, but we haven't really had a light red.
A Syrah later.
I like a Syrah.
Yeah.
Yum. All right. We added another member to our circus here. Auntie Allie's here. Really, nobody gets the smile that Auntie Allie gets when they show up. Yeah. Lyla loves her Auntie Allie. It's very cute. Okay, we have a red blend from France. Looks delicious. Okay, I had just said that we hadn't really had a lighter red, and here we are. Yeah. It's definitely not my favorite.
Try with cheese.
Okay. I do remember liking this cheese. This is the one that I was mad that I gave Lyla one, and then you shared half of yours with me.
Let's improve it.
Wow.
Wow. What a difference. What a difference.
All right.
Cheese goes with wine.
Okay, before we chat and I close this out, I'm gonna give you a quick snapshot of my planner. I got everything done except for finishing the videos. I only got one done. It is what it is. Lyla woke up from her nap, and that was the end of that. And then we ran and did house stuff, which I'll talk about in a second. We dropped this off, but I got these things done. And that is where we're at for the end of today. All right, I had the best of intentions. I really wanted, hi kitty, this last vlog to be, I was like, I'm gonna do all the things, I'm gonna vlog all the things, but I feel like that is the epitome of having this ambition after
a couple weeks of just go, go, go. Like pretty much ever since, it's just been go, go, go. I mean, it's December 19th, but from day one of Vlogmas with the goal setting workshop until now, it's just one thing after the other. And I think I had this, I don't know, there's a lot of things that I felt like I kind of let go of or tried to make a little bit more chill, thinking that it would help. And it did. It definitely did. But I think I also didn't anticipate how many house things I would be doing this week. I thought like, oh, we'll close, but like we won't actually start anything. But like, no, we actually do need to start stuff, especially if we're going to move at the end of January. And like, it's just been a lot. So this is it. This is the last vlog of Vlogmas. I feel like it was not the world's most exciting vlog. To give you a quick recap. So Lyla got up from her nap. The first stop we made was the carpet place, and they were freaking the best. They were so, I loved my experience with them. And we took a couple samples, and like I mentioned in yesterday's vlog, we're putting carpet both on in the upstairs and in the basement. We're doing different carpets because the basement's really more of a like, we wanted something more durable, a lot more foot traffic, like from a lot of people, and like the ability to play, whereas like upstairs we wanted something a little bit softer and like cozier, just like upstairs bedrooms carpet. And so we took 2 samples each for each of the spaces, and I was pretty sure which one I liked better from each of them, but she was like, take them to the space, look at them, and then also like run them by anybody else, aka my husband. And so we did that. Took them to the space, showed them to Sam. We agreed. The 2 I thought were going to be the pick were the pick. And so I ended up calling them already and putting those on hold. So they're coming Monday to do final measurements for the carpet. But I like already have it picked out, which is kind of funny. It's funny. I was talking to the lady that worked there. Again, they were amazing. This place has been around for like 50 years. And she's like, from a design standpoint, it's easier to like pick the carpet and then pick the paint. However, I understand like paint happens first. So it feels weird to already have the carpet picked out when like the paint has to happen first. So we also went and got paint samples that I still haven't decided on, because by the time we got to the new house, it wasn't quite light out enough, and I felt good enough for picking out the carpet in the lighting that we had, but between the 2 options that we had, but the paint, I was like, I need it to be lighter outside. It was just not. I need to see it in like true bright daylight. So I haven't picked a paint color yet. It's not like due tomorrow, but it's like that has to happen before the carpet even remotely gets installed. So anyway, at least I felt like we were making progress. I never got a call from the people that were potentially coming by today. So that's scheduled for tomorrow, which I had to coordinate with my mom because we're doing our family Christmas on Saturday. And so she's got a lot of stuff that she's trying to finish up today. Or tomorrow rather. Mostly it's like food prep that I feel like the camera's going like this. My 2 glasses of wine. In case you could tell, we opened 3, but we only ended up having 2. She said most everything is wrapped and good. She's got like 2 packages that were delivered today that she has to wrap, and then she's got to put the wrapping stuff away. Otherwise, most of the prep she has to do tomorrow is like prepping food to make it easier on herself Saturday. So like she makes homemade mac and cheese, which is amazing, and she's going to pre-make that today or tomorrow. Wow, my brain is like all over the place. And this like chocolate cake, she's gonna make that tomorrow. Just like things that she's gonna do tomorrow. So instead of her taking us to swim, she's actually going to drop off the car, because I mentioned my other family members coming into town. So it's just easier if we have our own car for that whole shenanigans. And so, but my mom is like, I need that time. Like I can't go to swim because I need that time. So she's gonna drop off the car and we're gonna go swim, but then also coordinating like Lila's nap and the people I have to meet at the house and all the things. So that was also like, once we sat down and like coordinated that, my mom was like, I don't want another glass of wine. I was like, me neither. I'm done. So anyway, I feel like this is so rambly, but I feel like this is the last vlog of Vlogmas. I've been vlogging every day for 19 days. Thank you for joining me on this adventure. And there will still be vlogs in the new year. I'm planning to vlog like the week of December 30th, and that you'll see that in January. And there will be vlogs in the new year. They're just not going to be every single day. So hopefully you enjoyed this. If you made it all the way to the end, comment, Okay, I was trying to see if there was like a paintbrush emoji, and there's not. There's really just the like paint emoji. So I don't know. I feel like I've done a really good job of picking out emojis this entire time that like really fit my day. You know what? Comment with the egg emoji if you made it all the way to the end, because of the Costco haul and the fact that eggs at Costco is really the only place I really ever want to buy eggs, because everywhere else they're just so expensive. I feel like I could have come up with something better, but you know what? All the comments of the potato, that's like one of my favorite days. It's like all your potato emojis. So comment with the egg emoji if you made it all the way to the end. Thank you again for hanging out with me this month. And I hope that you all have a wonderful holiday. There will be videos continuing through until Christmas. They will just be pre-recorded goals videos for you. And then next week, make sure you're subscribed, because the next week, the week of the 30th, there's going to be a 3-part series on momentum on the 30th, 31st, and 1st. So keep an eye out for those. Make sure you're subscribed. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you're new here, please click that subscribe button. I will be uploading videos all year, next year. We are going to be heading into my 7th year here on YouTube. Wow. I say wow, but I was just watching a YouTuber the other day who said she's been doing it for like 12. But 6.5 is still a really long time to be here. So thanks for sticking with me. I will see all of you very soon. Happy holidays. Thank you again. Um,